Bernadette. I'm one of Rhonda's nieces. I was 20 years old when my adult relationship with my aunt began. I just watched my mother pass away after a long illness. I was still living at home, but I had just landed my first job in an office, and I had my first monthly payment for a brand new car. 14 months later, my family had moved on, my brother had moved out, my dad was getting remarried, but he was still paying the rent for me to live in our family home alone. I couldn't afford to move out on my own with that $400 car payment, and I wasn't about to keep letting my dad pay for rent. I felt lost and alone after my mother passed. I lost the source I went to for all my questions and advice, and with me just starting the adulting thing, it was especially hard. With nowhere else to turn, I picked up the phone and called my aunt and asked her if I could rent a room. I lived with my aunt for 3.5 years. My aunt gave me a safe place to heal and grieve my mother's passing. She gave me the routine of Sunday shopping at the grocery store, Friday night blockbuster trips, museums and ballets, and weekend trips to Fort Bragg. She gave me the live life large attitude with our King's game days, where we opened every window in the house just so all the neighbors could hear the whoops of joy coming out of all the windows. She gave me new holiday traditions to ease the pain of the loss of my mother. When I needed advice, she was the person I went to. When I was angry, sad, scared, excited, she was who I called. She saved me in every way you can save a person when they are hurting. With her words of wisdom, her silent and not so silent support, her adventurous attitude, and above else, her love. I knew my aunt as an adult longer than I knew my own mother. And while I loved them both, Rhonda was much more than an aunt to me. She was also a sister, a mother, and a friend.